driver just couldn't compete today and ends up way back on the grid.
Right then, hello and welcome back to ToCA Touring Car Championship, getting ready for round 2. Qualifying has already been done and Frank Bieler gets another pole position. Jason Plato, my teammate, alongside, and James Thompson third. Then we got Bincliffe, Rydell, Leslie Tarquini and Burt with Harvey, Cleland, Warwick, Reed, Radicic, Watts, Hoy and myself starting in 16th.
Here we go again then, with the second race of the day.
Indeed, so we need to get 5 points at this race meeting, and we only need 6th place to get that, but we're going to get another easy victory as we did for round number 1, and away we go. So once again, another 18 laps, with a lot of bumping and boring going on up ahead. We can easily skim past all of these, go around the outside, and spin the car in the process just because we want to get artistic impression. And we're back down to 16th again, so yeah, nothing to worry about. We'll pretty much get the lead, I reckon, before the end of lap 1, maybe even lap 2 if we're that bad, if we keep spinning. Oh, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. And there's my old teammates again in the Volvo. There we go. Thank you very much. Let's get past. I believe that is Leslie, or it could be Reed. I think it might be Reed because that's Leslie up ahead, I think. Or I don't know which. It's hard to tell who's who, but anyway, one of them's going around. Oh no, I just straightened him up again. There you go, he carried on going. See, I'm not that bad of a driver, or at least I helped him. So, 8th at the moment. Oh, slamming on my brakes. At least I didn't get warning for that one. It's a shame that warnings don't carry over from one round to the other. So I got a warning for race 1. They should have carried it over, so that could have been my second warning if I got one. Come on. So we made it up into 6th. Not going to gain the lead, unfortunately, after the first lap. Oh, there's the other Volvo. You know what has to be done. Oh, no, I didn't quite clip him then. That's alright, I'll just give him a little love tap going into... Oh, no, there's my first warning. Oh, and the Volvo survived. I got a warning, but the Volvo survived. I actually helped him. Oh, this is not good. Well, we won't let it happen again. There we go. Get around. And around he goes. My teammate is in 2nd at the moment. That's alright, we'll give him a helping hand as well by getting rid of Frank Bieler in the Audi. Like so. And there we go. You're welcome, Plato. Right, let's get on then and see if we can get some good lap times then, shall we? If the car and track will allow us to. So, as predicted, race number 1 wasn't the most exciting affair. And the same is going to go for this one as well. It's going to be a case of just getting the best lap time. And lapping the field as many times as possible. We managed to lap the tail enders at least 3 times, the entire field once. But we're not going to if the car keeps behaving in this manner, which is unfortunate. There we go, another lap complete. 2 down, 16 to go, and the fastest lap as well, 1:39.4. We can do better than that. We had a 1:30 yesterday. Really slam it into the corners. Oh, and the car almost wanted to get loose there. 2 seconds up on our previous fastest lap time. I want to try and get at least a 1:29. We're not going to use the exploit of going into the pits to get pole position, or not pole position, get the fastest lap time. So I want to see if I can do this legit. I mean, it is possible. It's just a case that you're very tentative on the steering and the acceleration because of how twitchy and bumpy the tracks are. So, yeah, it's a case of putting in the best as you can when it concerns lap times. 6 seconds up on our previous fastest. That was a little bit better, not great. I think we might get a 32 or 132. It's not going to be in the 130s or the low 1 minute 31, 130-ish. It'll be 131 then. Yeah, 131.13. By binary code 13113. And there's your lottery numbers for this week. If the only numbers you could pick were 1 and 3. I think that'll be cool. I mean, oh, yeah, the car just got a little bit twitchy there. It's alright, perfect 360. They should do like the National Lottery, but it's all in binary code, and it has to spell out a phrase. It has to spell out jackpot winner in binary. Could you imagine how difficult that would be? Bloody good fun though. Just call it the binary lottery. There's nothing but ones and zeros for like 10 pages. Right, 5 seconds down on our fastest, so we gotta pull our fingers out and get, well, try to get a clean lap. Easier said than done. Now, for some reason, the Showdown Championship always felt a little bit more glitchier than usual, particularly when you go through the main campaign. Sometimes it feels like the car doesn't respond to inputs, or it just bounces a lot more, and the tracks, even though they're only reverse, the tracks look more elongated, I would say. Like you've put a stretchy track cheat. Or something or other. I don't know, it could be just me, but yeah. That's what I think, anyway. Back down the old craners. Taking it nice and steady. 1 second down. McLean's and Redgate are the main problems of this track. Well, not so much McLean's. Coppice is the main problem. Sorry, did I say McLean's and Redgate? Oh, no, my brain farted. I thought I was supposed to say McLean's and Coppice, but yeah, there you go. You know what I meant. The corner called Coppice after McLean's. There we go. Nailed it. No one even noticed. 2 seconds down, so we're not going to get another fastest lap on this one. It's the first sector. If we can bang in a good first sector, we can get another good fast lap time. But it's so difficult to try and get the car to behave. Go through the first part of the lap. Alright, let's get past the Vauxhall of Warwick. Starting a lap, 2 seconds down. Lap 6. Oh, it's a Volvo. Oh, so tempting. There we go. Oh, he survived. Okay. He's a hardy little swine. That is my goal for this season. Whenever I see a Volvo, I see red. Like a bull. I need to dispose of him. My Renault is the bull. The Volvo is the red cape. And needs to be punished. I don't know why I have so much contempt for my old team, you know, Volvo. They were just mean and heavy-handed, constantly saying that they were going to kick me out of the championship if I didn't do well. Shine lights in my eyes and slap me about. Deny me sustenance like sandwiches and monster drinks, but there you go. Last corner and our lap time. It looks like we're going to get in the 120s this time though. And yes, a 129.42. Okay, I'm very happy about that. I think we can do better though. Yeah, just Tokyo drift it around the corner. It's fine. Old hairpin, perfect. And we're down by 0.3 of a second. I think we could possibly do this, you know. I can get a 128. Well, not anymore. We could have done. I believe that is the first of the Audis. That is, that's got to be, I think that might be Bila. Oh, he's blocking his line. You git. That was very cool though. I think that's the first time that we've actively seen an AI thinking on this game, which is absolutely unheard of. Right, Nissan, you go off in the corner pocket, please. I think that might have been Binkcliffe, actually. I'm not sure. And another lap complete. Lap 8. 11 to go. There you go. Just go hell for leather. Almost lost it. Okay, 2 more victims. One of them is the Honda. I thought I was Plato. It flashed blue for a second, but that was just because of the Volvo. We managed to just keep that together. I think we pushed off the Volvo as well. We did. Right, the Honda. Get out of my way. Use you as a buffer. Honda's taken care of. See, now I try my hardest to be smooth with the handling or the steering, but it really doesn't work with this game, as I've mentioned so many times. So if you're wondering why my steering or the steering wheel's moving erratically, then that is literally the only way to keep the car in control going around some corners. And it's even worse when you're using the D-pad as well. And that is the other Audi, so there is Frank Bila. Or it could be Binkcliffe, I don't know. I've already lapped some cars multiple times. And because they don't have names in the windows, it's hard to distinguish who is who. Whichever, Audi is going off. There we go. Easily disposed of, and this is the first group of cars again. Get past you. Now the Peugeot. Thank you. And we're down by 1.4. There's good old Plato. So we're lapping our teammate even before lap 10. I think yesterday we actually did it on lap 10, but nope, not this time. Get past him cleanly though, I don't want to jeopardise his second place. Forward, get out of the way from my teammate please. Lovely. Through the Melbourne loop. And back up to finish yet another lap. Starting at lap number 10. In just a second. What was our lap time? Not very good. At least 3 seconds down. Yeah, 3.1. We can do better than that. Our goal for this one then is to get a 128, if we possibly can, without the car doing that all the bloody time. Well, we still got 9 more chances to try and get another fastest lap. So it's not all lost just yet. Thing is though, with the cars spreading out on the circuit now, I mean, we're coming up to more and more traffic, which is going to slow us down a little tiny bit. Unless I push them off and play a bit of touring car bowling. And the bumps again, just flicking the car around. I just hate how the cars act so erratically when you go over bumps. They don't act smooth, they just bounce and then they spin. There's no in-between. 12 seconds down on our previous lap time, bloody hell. Right, lap 11, 8 to go. And 12.9 seconds down. Disgusting. Oh, for goodness sake. It really is quite annoying, but there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. See, putting my wheels on the grass doesn't really help, but it kind of stabilizes the car a bit. Not always, but we're using these as practice laps until we can actually get a good lap to get a 128. It can be done. I know it can be done. And I want to do it legitimately as well. I don't want to cut any corners or go into the pits to scrape off like 3 seconds off that, but it is so difficult when you have such erratic behavior with the car. Just from the track surface, you know, you can't really do much else but hold on for dear life. Okay. 5 seconds down on the previous. That was a little bit better. We'll soon know if it's going in the right direction once we get through the old hairpin. Oh, 0.4 up, but we've squandered that by going on the grass. Oh, I forgot again. Oh my word. See, the smallest of inputs on the analog stick. Just a millimeter. And it just throws the car around. You gotta be so bloody cautious on the steering. Bloody annoying. I mean, now and again, what I can describe how it feels like is a bit like eaten inputs. It's like you're turning so much and then it's like the steering locks. And then you turn a little bit more and then it goes into like full lock. That's what it feels like with this game. And it always has felt like that. But After all these years, it still annoys the hell out of me. But I still love this game, you know. Okay, coming up to the back group again of the Peugeots, the Vauxhalls and the Fords. The usual suspects. And a Volvo is thrown in there for good measure. Oh, I know what we got to do. Right, Peugeot, go and have a spin. Volvo, you go and do the same. Thank you. Lovely. Right, that's taken care of him. We can carry on our merry way, and we've lost a lot of time again. Get past you dweebs. Excuse me, Cleland. Thank you for keeping me on the circuit, but excuse you. Alright, the next group. It's the Nissans, another Ford, and an Audi. Audi can go off. Or the Nissan can go off, sorry. And I think so can the Audi. Just for good measure. Off he goes. Off to view the scenery. Awesome. Lap 14 of 18. This is going very quickly. And we have yet to beat our fastest lap time of a 1:39 or 1:29. There we go, that was a bit better. What's our time? Oh, 0.2 down. I think we can claw that back up though. If we can take McLean's and Coppice spot on, we should be okay. Oh, very tentative. Right, Coppice, behave yourself. Going through Coppice, please. Not like that. Ugh. God damn it. Probably 2 seconds down. Well, 1.2. I was close. We can still possibly do it. If we get a good exit going out the final corner, we might be able to scrape off a few tenths of a second. But then we got more back markers. They're going to get in the way and cause a few problems. Oh, and there's another Volvo. I know what has to be done. And no. 0.2 of a second. Sadly, no broken laps again this time. But the Volvo's gone off, which is good. And he helped us, to be honest. He helped us get around Redgate. Oh, for God's sake. See, again, I turned a little bit. And I just needed a little bit more, but it's because of how finicky the controls are. It doesn't always turn when you want it to. It's broken! The handling is broken. Right, the Honda's gone off. So I could do an example if I'm going very slowly. So if I'm turning just a little bit, it's like the steering locks at, you know, a relatively small amount of degrees. So I'll go slow through here. And about there. Oh, you've seen it there. It's like the steering wheel jumps. So there, and then all of a sudden it jumps. And that is what is catching me out, because I'm going to the extreme of doing a short turning circle, but then a little bit more, and it literally, it is like full lock appears on your car. But that's just how the game is, you know. I can't really do anything else. But it just catches you out now and again. But we haven't actually disposed of the cones yet. 17 seconds down on that lap time. Well, there's no wonder because it was me messing around. Right, Tokyo drifted through red gate, that's fine. Through the craners and the old hairpin. Oh, and this bloody game. Now, we were down by 1.4 seconds anyway, so there's no way in hell we were going to beat our lap time on this one. Oh well. Oh, for God's sake. And that's what causes the car to spin as well. What I just shown about how the steering, it suddenly goes into like a full lock situation. That's what keeps spinning me going into the corners, because I'm using the smallest amount of lock. And then all of a sudden the game is like, look, you're using 100% steering. So I will now spin because you're going too fast. When it is not the case at all. It's a load of old ass wash, that's what it is. Oh well, not long to go, only 2 laps once we get around the last corner. So I think we're going to have to settle for a lap time of 1:29.42, which still isn't too bad. It's still under 1:30, which is damn good. 19.33. We were off the pace. And that's where you know now and again I flick the controller or the steering, rather than going smoothly, because I know for a fact it's more erratic, but I can control it a little bit better, which sounds really daft, but it's true. And we're up by 0.3. Oh, we could potentially get a new fastest lap time if we don't mess up. I hope we do. Oh. Coppice, behave yourself through Coppice, please. No, and there was that bump in the middle of the turn there, which just lifted the front of the car up a little bit. I think we just got away with that, though. I don't know, what's the split time? Are we up still, or are we down? Oh, we're down by 0.9 of a second. It's alright, we'll just squeeze past you lot. I think that excursion into the gravel just ruined the lap time for us, but oh well. Too many back markers in the way put me off. Okay, one more attempt at a new fastest lap time. Let's try it. Oh, that sucks so bloody bad. Look how much time we lost. 3.09. Anyway, last lap. Whatever happens on this one happens. At least we got another victory under our belt. So the Renault team should be rather chuffed about that, especially 2 races in and 2 1-2 finishes. Oh my word. Oh well. I didn't want a new fastest lap time anyway. It's overrated. So we can literally just glide our way to the end. I think we've lapped everyone at least twice. Actually, I'm not sure if we've lapped Plato twice. I don't think we have. I think probably. If we hadn't spun that many times, probably would have been able to lap him twice, but nope, sadly it is not the case. Oh well, we can honk our horn in celebration. Oh, and there is Plato. Oh, we might actually be able to lap him then before the last corner. Come back here, Plato. let me lap you, please. For the second time. God damn you, Ford. Oh, and the car's wobbling around all over the place. Got the screaming Abdas, but it doesn't matter. We get another victory.
Great result and 15 points to the Renault protege. So let's have a closer look at the final positions.
Indeed, the Renault protege. Yeah, so 29 minutes that took in the end. Plato was second, Thompson, Biela, Tarquini, Rydell, Bincliffe, Leslie, and Burt, as always, finished way down in 9th place. Harvey, Warwick, Reed, Hoy, Radicic, Watts, and Cleland.
Let's see the championship standings. Anything could still happen, but look who's in the lead.
Indeed, look who's in the lead. Right, so that is rounds 1 and 2 complete. And we will be back next time then from Silverstone International for rounds 3 and 4. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you all next time. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then.